Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your general reading for the second half of May. And if you're new here, my name is Melissa and I do zodiac tarot readings. And every Monday I post a video about a metaphysical topic, and we call those Metaphysical Monday. So if you're interested, the playlist for Metaphysical Monday videos is in the description box below. You'll find stuff about smudging, meditation, crystals, that sort of thing. And yeah, so check that out. I'm going to finish shuffling while I remind you that this is a general reading and I will have messages for multiple people. So if something doesn't resonate for you, it might be meant for somebody else. So please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for them. One more shuffle. The card on the bottom of the deck is going to determine the overall energy for this reading, since we don't have a question to go off of. We have the Two of Wands. All right. The Two of Wands is a good card. I like the Two of Wands. It's kind of a partnership of something that you feel good doing. Something that like maybe it could be a new job, but it could also be, you know, just something that you enjoy doing, whether it be for money or not. But there's some kind of new kind of project that I feel like there might be some other people involved with. So let's get some more cards for Taurus. Taurus. Whoa, that was a weird shuffle. I forgot to mention I'm using a new tarot deck. I have the Dark Mansion Tarot now. I love these cards, but they're brand new and they're hard to shuffle. Taurus. All right. We have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Page of Wands. More wands. He's a cutie. And the Seven of Cups reversed. I feel like you made a decision. And I feel like this is going somewhere. You're coming or going. I can't tell which yet. Still getting the feel for these cards and the feelings that they give me. Usually the Six of Swords is taking a journey somewhere, but the way this has it, I feel like it's coming in. So maybe you're coming back from somewhere, and that the Page of Wands is kind of a message being delivered about probably whatever this is that you want to work on, or could be the person that is coming in to work on that with you. So, but I feel like you've made a decision on what it is that you want to do, or what partner you want to take on for this activity. Is the action I'm getting. This is an activity. Thank you. Okay, what else do we have for Taurus? Second half of May. Alright, we have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so are we struggling to manifest something? And we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so, yeah. So I feel like we went from kind of good to not so good. So I feel like maybe you're struggling with how to go about. The Magician is, you know, like gathering resources and making shit happen. But being reversed, I feel like maybe you're struggling to put it all together. And when you're struggling to put it together, the outcome, even though this isn't the outcome card, the outcome is kind of looking a little bleak. So let's get some advice for Taurus on how we can manifest and make this outcome better. So, what does Taurus need to know? Advice for Taurus. Ooh. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so you need to stop. You need to stop something. What does Taurus need to stop doing? What does Taurus need to stop? Okay. Taurus needs to stop overthinking, but I don't feel like that connects to this card, but that's the words that come to mind. Taurus needs to stop overthinking, but this is the Page of Cups. It's more emotional based than thought based. Okay. Taurus needs to stop overthinking their emotions. Your emotions and your thoughts are connected, and you're overthinking what emotions you're dealing with. You're worried about the emotions. You're overthinking why you're feeling a certain way, and you need to stop, because the Knight of Swords is fast movement. It's taking action, and something's coming in really quick. This is in reverse. It tells me stop immediately. This normally it's hit the start button and go, but being in reverse, it's a sudden stop to me. You need to stop it. Stop overthinking your emotions. The page is a message about emotions, a message about your heart and what's in your heart, or a message to take an interest in what's going in your heart. But the advice I'm getting from the cards with the Knight in reverse is to stop worrying about your emotions. Stop overthinking your emotions, your emotional state. You just need to let it be, is what I'm hearing. Whatever the emotion is, you need to feel it instead of thinking about it. I know that's really a complicated concept, but they are connected. And when you're thinking, if you think about the same thing repeatedly, check out the Law of Attraction video. When you think on something for over and over and over, when you get to like that 17-second mark, it starts to become a feeling, and the feeling is the first step to an emotion. So when you're overthinking your emotions, you're way over connecting that. And what you need to do is feel the emotion instead of thinking about the emotion. When it's supposed to start here and go here, but you're getting these feelings and you're getting the emotions, and then you're taking them up here and you're trying to process them, and you need to stop doing that. Your feelings are to be felt. Your emotions are to be honored. So feeling the emotion, giving it the respect and honor that it deserves, and letting it go. Don't let it go back up here. Okay? So that's like the advice that these two cards. We do have one more advice card. Let's see if it helps clarify all of that. Let's see. Advice for Taurus for the second half of May. I just heard, wasn't that enough? Okay. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so interesting imagery in this being in the reverse. So I'm going to flip it around so you can see what I'm talking about. The sky is kind of dark there, but you can tell there's water behind him because it's a cups card. The cups represent water, which represents emotion. So you can tell that that's water, how blue it is, but the sky looks kind of gray. So I feel like there's it's a rain cloud. There's rain clouds in the sky. It's kind of stormy weather. When you turn it in reverse, I noticed that now the sky looks like water. So, and the cup is upside down, and it to me, it represents pouring out your emotions. We're pouring them out. It's time to pour out the cup, because the emotions, the water that's in the cup right now is murky. It's not crystal clear blue like the water when it was upright. Right now, the water looks muddy. The water looks dirty, so you need to pour it out. So the emotion that you're feeling, the feelings that you're worried about that I feel are causing this reversed sun card that is kind of giving you some darkness to whatever this is that you want to create for yourself. It's time to pour out that darkness from your cup. Sorry for not being in focus, but maybe that's necessary right now. Sorry, I digress. So basically what I'm trying to say is what's in your cup right now is dirty water, and it's time to pour that cup out. Stop overthinking your emotions, because your thoughts and overthinking these feelings and emotions that you have going on is causing them to be murky and muddy. It's what is that saying? Clear as mud. You know, like when something's kind of confusing, you would say it's clear as mud. It's because mud is not clear. So your emotions are not clear right now because you're too busy trying to process them in your freaking head. Stop trying to process your emotions in your head. Your emotions get processed in your heart. So right now, the cards, to clarify the other cards, what needs to happen, stop overthinking. And I feel like this is telling us in order to do that, it's time to pour out the cup. Let all of that murky shit out of your heart and then fill it back up with clear emotions. Clear emotions that are processed by your heart and not your head. So it's time to dump the mud and start filling it up. And how I would say to do that, do some journaling, get all of those unclear, murky, not bright, not clear, stormy looking emotions, dump them all out on paper. Write out all of the shit that's in your that you're trying to process in your head. Get it all out, because right now it's kind of in both, and you need your thoughts. You can't think clearly when you're trying to process emotions, and you can't feel clearly when you're trying to process your emotions in your head. So what you need to do is dump all of that out. I would recommend journaling, writing down everything that's not clear to you right now, everything that is blocking this manifestation, that is keeping you from creating your magic. Dump it all on paper, and then sit in quiet meditation, letting the thoughts come in and then releasing them. If something, really just focusing on your breath. I mean, there are a lot of good meditations. I would not suggest for this, for what you need, a guided meditation. I would not suggest that. I would suggest silence, letting your thoughts come in, not focusing, not giving them your attention, acknowledging, okay, I just had this thought about this thing that happened yesterday, but I release it. It's gone. I let that go. I don't need to think about that anymore. That was yesterday. Anytime a thought that comes in, focusing on your breath, anytime a thought comes in, acknowledge it. I'm so sorry for the cough, but I need to do these readings for you. So, focusing on your breath, a thought comes in, acknowledge the thought. I acknowledge this thought and I release this thought. Let it go and then come back to focusing on your breath. Even if you have to tell yourself in your head, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Which I can't do right now because I have a cough. But that would be my suggestion for clearing this muddy, cloudy mess that is going on between your heart and your head right now. And that will get us back to this place where you're creating something new, where you're getting a new start, or this could even be school, or learning something new about yourself, about how you want to be as a person, and how you want others to perceive you as a person, and how you can make those come together is what I'm feeling for you. But in order to do that, you really need to get clear. Get rid of the muddiness. Stop thinking about your emotions. Let your heart feel those emotions and process those emotions. That way your brain is clear for thinking and for starting this new thing that you want to start and learning this new skill that you want to learn, or I feel like really what you need to learn, what you're trying to learn, is more about yourself right now. So yes, that is the advice. I focused a little more on the advice than what's actually going on, but I feel like that's what you need right now. And in order to kind of get to the beginning of our reading where everything was looking good and you're trying to start something new and we have a partnership brewing, we needed to get to that, to the root of the problem, which is that cloudiness. And once we clear the waters of the mud and clear the sky, okay, we're clearing the waters of mud and we're clearing the sky of those storm clouds. We're clearing all of that out so that we can have clarity and move forward with whatever this is that you're trying to start. So I thank you so much for sticking around this far and dealing with my cough. But make sure you check out the link in the description box for the Metaphysical Monday playlist. I forgot to mention, if you're still here, you get to hear this because I didn't mention it earlier and everybody else has probably left. But I'm going to do a giveaway for a free reading once I hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll try to put it in the title or the description so everybody can see it. But your reward for sticking around this long is the knowledge of this giveaway. I'm going to give away a personal reading when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit subscribe. And thank you so much for sticking around. I wish you the best. And if you need anything from me, please feel free to reach out. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a blessed day.